Hey guys, and welcome to this week's Plan With Me. The week I'm going to be planning is going to be the week of November 15th through the 21st. Sorry, I had to recheck. I, for some reason, couldn't remember the dates. So the kit that I'm going to be using is this kit. It's the one of the Star Wars kits from Erin Condren. And it's the one with the Mandalorian and it has a child on it. I'm gonna go ahead and start dropping down my strips. Sorry. Sometimes I have to focus really hard to make sure that I lay it down right and see, and it moved on me. I don't really have a steady hand, so sometimes I'm thinking and trying to keep it straight. So this past week, if you've watched my videos, this past week was the first week at my new job. So it's with the same company, but it was with a different team. And guys, I just want to say that I really loved it. I enjoyed that, the whole week was spent with me learning new things. So far, the people that I'm working with, they seem pretty great. Everyone seems, at least with me, everyone treated me nicely and they were all welcoming. And so I was really excited. Like I had mentioned, I am sad that I left my previous team because I loved my team. But, I thought, it was time for me to try something new. So that's why I had applied because, after finishing my degree, the first thing I asked myself was, what's next? And so I had started applying and then this job came along. So this is next. And I'm really glad I did. And I was pretty excited because on Thursday, at the end of the day, my old team, they sent out an email that they were planning to get together for a Christmas lunch or Christmas holiday lunch, because for those that don't celebrate Christmas, it's a holiday lunch. So they're planning that for like mid-December, and they went ahead and they said that since I was on the team the whole year that they were going to invite me as well. And so I'm very excited that I'll be able to join them for that, and then I'll be able to see them and spend some time with them. So it kind of made this week a little bit easier now in retrospect. That I know I'm going to be able to see my team again. So I'm very excited for that, to be able to have that opportunity to spend time with them. And then, so, it's twofold. I'm missing my team, but excited I'll get to spend time with them in a couple of weeks. And then I'm excited with my new team. So that's kind of how the week with work went. It was a little bit of an adjustment. In my previous team, we worked in office 50% of the time. And so the other 50% I was at home. And this job is 100% in the office. So just getting used to getting the kids up every day at 5 o'clock in the morning to take them to my mom's and stuff, that did just, we're adjusting to that. And I know that Thursday when I got home from work, I was really tired because, I hadn't been used to getting up and out that early that much anymore, but we did fine. We're gonna adjust just fine. I mean, it's not something we've never done before. It's just, we were spoiled for a while there that we didn't have to do it, but we're adjusting, we're getting there. So I was trying to use, sorry, my two thoughts trailed together. So I was trying to use these checkoff boxes for my sidebar. They don't exactly line up perfectly, but I think that'll work. So I'm gonna throw that down in there. I'm gonna just put this on the side so I can put my tasks. I do that in most of mine. I put something on the side so I can track my to-dos. So I'm gonna use these because they're part of the kit, but honestly, I'm not very fond of them. The circles are really small. And if you've watched my videos, you know that I always try and use bigger stickers, cut off 2 blocks, because I'm not a big fan of writing in one line for one task, because then I feel limited on how I can write it and stuff, but it'll work fine. I think this one's a little crooked, but I think it's gonna have to do because I don't want to waste all your guys' time with me trying to adjust this sticker. Last chance. And I got it down. Cool. So there's my base layout. I have my to-do list on the side. I have my little sticker here to cover up the calendar. I never use that. My strip on top, my strip on bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and lay down. I wanted to put the 2 habit trackers I hadn't been doing that for a while. I kind of forgot because I've kind of not been sticking to habits because the past couple weeks I've been out traveling or out with work and really busy. So I hadn't really been sticking to a lot of my habits, which is part of the reason why I hadn't posted a couple videos a couple of weeks. But now that I started my new job and I'm adjusting more, I'm trying to get back into my habits. So I'm going to go ahead and put my habit trackers down. And then I'll go from there. So there's my layout for the week. I think it looks pretty cute because the way these colors are and the rose gold stickers that are in the back of the book, they go together really well. I think they complement each other. So I'm actually excited for that. It looks nice. I'm bummed out about this being cut off on the bottom because of the way the practices are, but I'll make it work just because I wanted to use this kit because I had it and I've been trying to do that, kind of use stuff that I have and not just always think like, oh, I need to buy something else when I have all this stuff to my disposal. So I went with that. And honestly, I probably could have like cut these down and put it on top, but I don't have an X-Acto knife right now. I had one. I don't know what I did with it, but so this is just going to have to do. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to map out my work schedule. And so I've done this different ways in the past. I've done it with a straight line. And then I've done it, let me see, I'm trying to find. Oh, I've done straight line for a long time, actually. I've been doing that for a long time. Before that, I used to do the squares going around it. I'm thinking that I'm probably going to go with the straight line again, just because it takes up less space. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to use this. No, I think this one will look better, right? Because this one looks like it's the color on top. So I'm going to use this dot pen and I'm going to use the back side. So this is the dot and I'm going to use the back side, which is that's just the marker side. So I'm going to do that to highlight my schedule. And so my schedule, like I said, it's in office. So I've been keeping my schedule really consistent. Before I used to kind of like go in later or start later or have gaps in between. Lately, I've been keeping it really consistent since I have to go in. This is just the schedule that works better because when I go in at 6 and I'm off by 4, I'm off in time to actually do stuff around the house, especially now with time change. It seems like it gets darker sooner, which I mean, it does get darker sooner, but it's like, seems like it gets really, really darker sooner. Like I'm getting off at 4, sometimes 4:30 or 5, depending if I take a lunch or if meetings run long and stuff. And the time I'm getting off, it's already like seems super, super dark. So I can't imagine going into work later and getting out even later. Like I would just be in the office and then come out and it'd be night. And I feel like, okay, time to go home and go to sleep, you know? And I feel like it'd be more of a waste of well, not a waste of day, but feel like I wouldn't be able to do anything with my day. So I've been sticking it with 6 to 4 and it's been working out great. And so, yeah, I'm glad with this, the way I marked it again. It's a method that works. And I guess that's why I've stuck to it because it does really good because I can put stuff, like I can mark down my work schedule, but then still put stuff in the side if I have to. So it's super, super cool. Did that. Now it's time to mark off stuff. And so, like I mentioned, it's going to be a little odd since, you know, the times that I have, but I'm just going to have to block them out and, you know, be creative with how I write down the things I have to do. And so I kind of tried to prep stickers on the side so you guys wouldn't see me spending so much time going through my binder, but that didn't work out because as much as I tried to prep, I still failed because I thought this kit would have more of like the functional, like, what do you call them? Straight stickers and all that, but it doesn't. So I think what I'll do is from this kit that I bought from, or the free sampler kit that I got from Sarah Marie, I think I'm going to use these because these are the stickers that I'm using for it. And these greens actually don't look too bad. And the orange doesn't look too bad with this kit. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. And since I'm doing that, I think I'm going to drop down this weekend banner because it comes with a kit and I'm going to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that here. So as you've seen on my schedule, writing it out, and if you have watched my videos, you know that my weekend is a Friday through Sunday weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and put down my weekend sticker kind of a little bit more centered. I've seen people where they do the washi strips and they put that on top, and I want to try that one day It's just that this kit, and that's why I kind of like paused when I was going to put it out, doesn't really have any more straight. I mean, this one wouldn't make a difference putting it underneath, so maybe next time, but for now, that's still okay. I'm going to go ahead and mark down cheer schedules because that's like the main thing that happens. And so, well, it happens in our evening. So Sunday, there's no cheer practice because that's when they start their Thanksgiving break. So I just need to do cheer practices from Monday through Thursday. I'm going to put my youngest team practice with this green one. And then I'm going to put my oldest team practice with this green one also. And the reason I'm doing that is because that way it's consistent, and I know that this is a team practice because they have other practices, but these are the ones that are, you know, their actual team getting together. And then for my oldest, her team practice is Wednesday from 7 to 9. But since I blocked this off, I won't be able to actually show it. So if I put this on there, it'll kind of just substitute and take the place. And the bummer is that they actually have something at 6, but I lost 6. So I'm going to have to put another sticker there. So this will be for the private lessons they have. And I'll put that on top. Also going to block the time because my times just are not really consistent anymore because I blocked off so many of them. So privates are going to be with this flag. And then their tumbling classes will also be with the flags. So I guess in my mind, the theory is that, and then their Monday one is at 9. Sorry, before I forget. So I guess in my mind, the theory is that these dark green ones are team practices, and then these green outlined white flags are for their extra practices, because my girls do extra privates and extra tumbling classes just so that they get better and they have chances to grow their skills. So that's how it's laid out. And it doesn't look bad. I mean, it's a little bit more green than the rest of the kit, but since the kit already has the greens in them, it's not so bad. So this is going to be their tumble class. Ooh, tumble at 7 p.m. So I'm gonna have to put the time because I covered off the time blocks. This is going to be private at 5 p.m. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have their privates at 5 p.m. And this is gonna be mini majors at 5:30. And then we have tumble at 6 p.m. Rebellion at 7 p.m. And then the last day of practices that we have next week is Thursday, and we have the private at 5 p.m. and mini majors at 5:30. Okay, so I have their cheer schedules down now. Man, I can't talk. I have their cheer schedules down now. I think it looks okay. I was able to use the functional stickers from Sarah Marie since I covered up my times, and I think it worked. I think I'm okay with that. So the next thing I want to do is I want to put some to-do tasks I have. So one of the main ones I have for Monday is clean house. So if you've been around for a while, you've heard me say before, and obviously things have been different, that I have been really busy and been traveling a lot, but my husband and I started splitting our responsibilities with the girls a little bit differently. So I would always take them to practices, and then he would come home, and then later on we'd meet up with him. But now he takes them to practice more so that I can actually come home and clean the house. So on Monday, I'm going to put clean house right there. Sorry. Because that's going to be, we're getting back in our routine again. And the routine is that since the girls don't only have an hour of practice, I'll come straight home. He'll come home, pick up the kids, taking a practice, and I'll just use Monday to clean. Weekends are usually harder because, especially this past weekend, so for the 14th, they're usually harder because we're busy with cheer and meal prepping and all that stuff for the week. And then on the 14th, which is I think either the day before or after I'm going to release this video. It depends on how long it takes me to edit it. But on the 14th, my daughter actually has a cheer competition at 7:30 at night. And so there's definitely not enough time during the day to do all the house cleaning that we need. So I'm going to do that on Monday, and that's why I'm writing it down, because that one's very important. Another thing is that Mondays is when recycling comes, and I want to mark that because we've forgotten a couple of times, and then we end up with boxes just piled outside as we wait for the next week so that we can take them out. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I thought I had a sticker. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put that on top. That recycle's gonna come Monday. That way we can take out our bins. And then while I'm doing that, I might as well put trash comes on Thursday. So I'm gonna put that on there too. So I know that those two need to be done. And then Tuesday, I also want to, since the girls get out of practice earlier, they get out at 7, which is not super early, but from our typical schedule, it's actually pretty early because other days we get out at 9. So since Tuesday is like an earlier day for them, I want to start having them pick up their rooms on Tuesdays, because Wednesday, still on Tuesday, one thing I forgot to put is that my oldest daughter has a doctor's appointment. And so, like I mentioned, this is my first week, or this past week was my first week in this new job. And so because of that, I don't want to start just taking off time right away for appointments, because we have 4 kids and I'm always going to have appointments to take them to. But I don't want to take off already my second week for that. So my husband's going to take her to her appointment. I'm going to mark it down on our calendar so that way they can see it. And so I'm going to use that appointment sticker with a little stethoscope. I'm just going to put Athena's doctor's appointment. So I had to put that. So I put that on there. Now back to Wednesday. The next thing that's happening major on Wednesday is that Athena has her CBAs. And so that's, this is the one that I wanted to use, I think. That's their test that they take in school, and it just kind of measures where they are with the material. It's like a standardized test. And so I want to mark those on there. That way obviously I can't do anything about it because I can't go to her test, but I want to mark them on there. That way I make sure that, she's eating a good breakfast, that she doesn't go to sleep too late the night before and all that, in which they work out really great because her CBAs this time are on Wednesday and Friday, which falls after Tuesday and Thursday, as I'm sure you're aware. But Tuesdays and Thursdays are our early days at cheer. We get home at 7. So I'll know that she'll have time to do her stuff, but still go to bed early so that she's rested. So I'm going to use the pencil stickers. And then math is on Wednesday and reading is on Friday. So I'm going to put this book there since that's the reading CBA. I'm going to put this calculator here since it's the math CBA. And then I'm going to just write down CBA. And I don't even know, we deal with acronyms all the time at work, and I'm always trying to remember them. So I think I'm failing that. I have no idea what CBA stands for. But I think it's like, I think it's like computer-based assessment or something like that. But she's going to take those days. I'll mark those down there. Next thing that I want to put is, okay, so I put the thing. Next thing I want to do is that on Wednesday, since we have a longer cheer practice, it's from 7 to 9. My oldest daughter, that's the time her practice is. One of the things that I want to focus on is I've been wanting to, and I've kind of done not as dedicated half attempts at opening a sticker shop. So Wednesday, since I'll be sitting in cheer practice for like 3 hours, I'm going to take my computer and I'm going to continue working on those templates, because I'm really, really hoping that I can get my life together to a point that where I can open up a sticker shop in January. And then to open up, I'd want to like show you guys just a couple of different options. So some weekly kits for January, and then just some other sticker sheets that have stickers that I use often. So I want to work on that. So I'll be working on Wednesday at designing those stickers, or the templates for them at least. And so I wanted to mark that on there. Now moving over to the second half of the week, because I've kind of written down everything I have for the first half. Moving over to the second half, one of the things that I was tracking at one point and I just kind of stopped tracking it, but I want to track it again, is our pool service. Okay, another thing I want to do is deep clean our restrooms on Thursdays. So restrooms I find are super hard to keep up with, especially because I hate cleaning restrooms. I mean, I guess nobody really loves it, but I hate cleaning them. And then with a house of 4 girls, there's always hair all over the place. And so I want to make sure that we kind of keep up with it more. And so I want to make sure that I do, like, I'm trying to see if I have a sticker that would go with it, but it doesn't really look like I do. I need more cleaning stickers. I don't have a bunch of cleaning stickers, but I want to make sure that I'm cleaning them, taking out all the hair and all that stuff on Thursdays. So that's, oh, but the one thing I do on Fridays also, and I will mark that down, is laundry. It's the day that we tend to get the most laundry done, because since I'm home, I have time to just throw stuff constantly. So I'm just gonna put laundry day. Super cute sticker. So laundry day, have that there. I'm gonna film my plan with me's on Friday, which is today is Friday, and that's what I'm doing, filming plan with me's. Since it's a day off and it's the day that the girls are in school, so the only ones I have are my 2 youngest, and they take a nap during the day. Or I think my little one, I think he's actually up right now. I think I can hear him like talking. But usually they nap around this time. So I had sent them for their nap. So since I do that, this is when I film my plan with me's. Because it's like the only time that my house is just not chaotic, because usually everyone's running all over the place. So film my plan with me's. Payday, I'm gonna mark it down, because it's not only just a payday, which yes, it's a payday, but it's also a day that my husband gets paid also, which is when I tend to do the most bill paying and stuff, because then both our checks come through, because I get paid every Friday and he gets paid every other Friday. So this just happens to be a Friday that he gets paid. So I think Saturdays I'm going to post my plan with me. And then Sundays will probably be when I post my plan with me for geez, and I don't think I have another one. I mean, I think I have one somewhere, but I don't want to. The whole point was not to waste your guys' time going through stuff, but I'm just going to use this one. It's different, but with this one, I'm going to put the post budget. Sorry. So while I'm on this one, Friday night is family time, because it's the only day we don't have much going on. Actually, I think that might be Sunday. I think Sunday night we're going to do family time, because since there's no school on Monday, it'll be a little bit better. And then gonna do, there was one more sticker I wanted, lunch date. So Fridays, most of the time during the day, I'll also get with my parents and have lunch. So I'll go ahead and put a lunch date sticker there, because I'll probably gonna get with them and get lunch like I usually do. I want to wash my car, and I don't have any stickers to go with it, so I'm just gonna have to just use the dot. So Saturday, one of the things I want to do is going to be to wash car. I'm going to put this to do stickers since I have it. And there's a couple of things that I wanted to do on Saturday. So I'm going to get my car washed. And then I want to pick up the house on Saturday morning. We kind of been lazy Saturday mornings. And that's usually because, I clean the house a different day. But I want to start picking it up on Saturday mornings, just so that for the weekend we start off fresh and we we don't have like the mess from the week because we run around every day. I mean, we leave the house with the kids at 5 in the morning. So there's usually just stuff thrown around. And so I want to make sure that we start off the weekend just cleaning up a little bit. So it's not like I'm going to scrub everything. That's kind of more during the week, but I just want to pick up. And then I want us to pick up the yard because since I've been traveling a lot and we've been, we haven't spent as much time at the house, and now we are. There's just some yard work that we need to catch up with. And then I think last week my husband did some of it, mowing the lawn and stuff like that. But when we take the time and we're all outside picking up and stuff, the girls actually get to go outside and they get to play, and then they get to ride on the cement with chalk, and then they get to run around. So they have a lot of fun. And so I want to make sure that we make that a habit so that way they get some outdoor time, because we're always in cheer practices or they're in school or something. So there's not as much time outside. And so I want to make sure I do that. So I'm going to pick up the yard so that way we all get some outdoor time. And then I need my husband to clean the pool because since the weather's been a little bit crazy, and our neighbor has this big tree in the backyard, and then we have a little tree with like those white flowers that like blow everywhere. The pool's just loaded with leaves, and he's been trying to get them out during the week most of the time, but he can't get them all. So on the weekends, he's been having to do it. So for Saturdays, I want to make sure that we clean the pool, that we dedicate the time to clean the pool, and we're with him while he's doing that. Like we'll be outside, the girls will be running around. So I want to make that one of our habit lists too. So I'm going to put that there. Trying to think. The other thing that I'll need to write down is going to be, and I'm going to put this sticker because why not? It's there, and we kind of want to focus on outdoors. So that's a cute sticker to put for outdoors. Another thing that I want to put is going to be for Sunday, and that's going to be the meal prep. And I'm telling you guys, I tried to prep for this video. So I do have this sticker. So I'm going to do meal prep. And meal prep, I just need to remember that it's going to be a little simpler because since Thanksgiving is the week after this week, I don't need to prep for the whole week. It'll just be 3 days. So I'm going to put meal prep and then just for the 3 days. I don't want to overcook because come Thanksgiving, we're going to have so much food and so much leftovers that'll be just too much. So I'm going to meal prep though on Sunday for Monday through Wednesday since we go into work. Trying to think if there's anything else. I'm going to put the canceled sticker, and even though it's not really canceled, I'm going to put it anyways so that I can remind myself no cheer. No cheer practices. And then I think that's pretty much it for the main things that I wanted to make. Geez, I can't even talk. I can't prepare stickers. I can't talk. Sorry guys. I swear I'm trying to get my life together. Yeah, so this is the week. Those are the main things for the week. The last thing I want to do is just work on my sidebar. And so the 2 habits that I want to track are that I'm drinking enough water, because I found that I haven't been drinking enough water, and then I've been obviously having aches because of it. So I want to start tracking that and make sure that I'm staying on top of it. So water, and then my workouts, because I haven't had a consistent schedule, and with time change, and then it gets dark early or we leave and it's super dark, I want to make the time, and I go to a gym, so it should be easy. Another thing that I didn't write when I was prepping for what I needed for this week, and I'm going to do it, find a way to do it. I'm going to use the workout sticker just because I think it'd be funny, but I need to cancel my gym membership because the gym that I go to is very, very expensive, although it is literally 2 minutes from my house. But it's really expensive, and doing our budget lately, it's just, put into perspective the amounts that we're spending. And so in December, there's going to be another gym that opens up by our house, and it's called Crunch Fitness. And they charge you something like $23, and then you have your gym membership, and then they actually have the childcare also. So the reason we've been going to my gym is because, they have a lot for the kids. They have the childcare and all that, which is very important for us. Obviously, we have 4 kids, so if we need to work out, we need someone to help out with the kids while we're working out. But this other gym is like 1/8 of the price, and it has childcare also. So I need to cancel this gym membership because it takes 30 days. So I have to cancel it this week, and then the 30 days will be in time for the other gym to open up, and then I'll end up going to that one. So I need to make sure that I cancel that. So it's a good thing that I remember to write that down. Some of my to-do lists for the week is I want to organize my office again because I'm not done and I'm just not happy with the layout. So I want to take some time and focus on organizing my office. And then I kind of already put, but I'm going to put prep for sticker shop or prep for shop. Prep for sticker shop. And that's just, it's going to be a lot of things. So I have the day that I wrote down that I want to design stickers, but then I need to start printing out, and then I need to start cutting, and then I need to start working on posts and stuff to put on Etsy. So that's one of the things that I just want to keep in mind, because I really, really do want to open the sticker shop, and I really hope you guys like my stickers, because they're going to be a little bit different. They're going to be a little bit more me, since I've had trouble finding things that are just perfect. They'll be a little bit more me, and then hopefully if any of you are more like me, then you'd enjoy them. So I want to work on that. I need to do Thanksgiving shopping, which basically means I need to buy a turkey. And I need to buy, all the sides and stuff. So, and then pies and all that. So we originally thought we were going to go out of town for Thanksgiving, but because the girls, I think my oldest, she has practice that Sunday because they have a competition the next weekend. There's not enough time to travel. And then my little brother, he's in basketball for high school, and they have practice the whole vacation time too. So we're just not going to be able to travel. So because of that, I didn't plan right for what we're cooking. So I need to do Thanksgiving shopping to buy turkeys and stuffings and all that kind of stuff. I also want to organize our closets because I haven't done that for a while. And then there's just a bunch of clothes I have in there that I don't use. And I'm thinking that I just need to get rid of them already because they're just taking up space and I don't use them. And we always have piles and piles of clothes to put away, and half the stuff in my closet just sits there. So it just makes no sense. So I want to organize closets, and then I want to create a home remodeling plan. And so for this one, I can go into some background. If you watch my budgeting videos, you'll see that part of the reason that we're starting to budget is because there's a lot of work that we need to do in our house. And it's not like, oh my God, the house isn't livable, but the house just isn't. I mean, it's a 20-year-old house and it has a lot of work. So we need to do that. So we started budgeting so that way we can start collecting the money to do it. So we're not charging like we have been to make these updates. We want to be able to pay for them cash. So we've been working on the budget, and now I want to work on the plan because there's a lot of things we want to do. And then we always forget, oh yeah, we wanted to do that. So I want to actually work down and create a list of all the things we want to do. And I want to figure out projected costs and when I think I can do them and all that kind of stuff. So I want to start working on that this week. So I want to create a home remodeling plan. Yeah, so I think that's all that I have for this week. And that's all, but I think the spread is actually pretty full and it has everything I need in there. So I'm very excited that I won't forget. But yeah, so this is my weekly spread, my layout for the week of November 15th through the 21st. This is the week before Thanksgiving. And I use this Erin Condren weekly kit from Star Wars. It's the Mandalorian. And it worked out okay. I mixed it with some Sarah Marie and some Planner Kate stickers. And so I think it came out cute. I like it. I'm happy with it. And then it'll function. So I want to start doing this more, on the sides, putting my to-do list, because the weekends are usually pretty bare. And I can use that to just kind of write more in there, write it out more. So I think this is going to be the trend that I go to. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed walking through with me. I'm really, really trying to work on my talking, because I realize that I talk and talk and talk a lot. And then later on, I'm editing so much in the videos because I just ramble and ramble and ramble, which I think I'm still doing now. But I'm working on it, guys, so that way I can actually just upload my video straight without so much editing, because I'm like, okay, they didn't really care about that. But I'm working on that, and I'm going to continue working. And the more that I post, I'm hoping I'm getting better. I'm hoping you guys enjoying them more. And if there's anything you guys want to see or you don't want to see, or if there's something you want me to focus on in these videos, let me know. Because basically right now, all I'm doing is, as I'm planning out my week, I'm recording it and just kind of talking to you guys through what's going on in my life. But yeah, any feedback or suggestions, let me know. Just go ahead and put it in the comments. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe. You know, I was so excited this week because now I have 11 subscribers. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but to me, you know, I'm really appreciative of every single one of you that takes the time to subscribe and to even watch my videos. It means the world to me because this is something I really, really enjoy and love doing. So the fact that people actually like, you know, care, you know, it means everything to me and I really, really appreciate it. So my 11 subscribers, shout out to you guys. Thank you very much. And if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please do so. And you can also go onto Instagram. That's the other platform that I use the most. On Instagram, you'll see more of my pictures of just more daily stuff, or, you know, my full out spreads and all that kind of that stuff. Whew, I can't even talk, I'm telling you. Yeah, so if you go onto Instagram, you'll find me under Plan with Soto, just like my YouTube channel. So go ahead and follow me there, and then you can check out, you know, a bunch of the pictures and a bunch of my layouts or spreads or other things, tools that I use. Yeah, so thank you very much for tuning in, and until next time, bye guys.